Here.
Hello.
Hi to all of you, 0, but still, in the future you will be more.
Maybe someone's watching the VOD. Maybe.
maybe. But at the moment it seems 0 this way. But still, we are up for the Legacy tournament, and this is round 1. It seems that it is starting this way. Let's go directly to the game. People are shuffling. This is part of Magic. It's a big part of Magic, I would say.
Paper Magic, yeah, definitely. Need to be back to Paper Magic, and we are around 160 players. We don't know yet for sure. We're gonna probably get the deck lists soon as well of these 2 players which are playing and their names.
It will be a little bit less, I think, because there is also a limited tournament today, and I don't know if they
it's not even
place. So yeah,
okay.
For all the people.
Okay.
City of Traitors is being played. Okay, this feels like a Blood Moon or something like this. Yes,
something like this. Yes, very like it. Very like it.
Magus of the Moon. City of Traitors into Magus of the Moon with the monkey. Not the bad monkey. Maybe it was still a bad monkey, but the 1-mana monkey. And let's see what's the other player playing.
Yeah, so that's pretty clear mono red prison.
Yes.
Not sure which version. There are a lot of different ones, but we can expect chalices and trinispheres and like 3-drops, Chandras, a lot of different 3-drops. The goblins, which I don't remember. Rebel Master, thank you very much. And on the other side, we have looks like a busted artifact deck. Oh, Sphere of Resistance turn 1 versus Magus of the Moon turn 1. What a great matchup! What a great matchup!
This could be fun.
Ooh, there should die a city. No, it's a Blood Moon. You're right. There's a Blood Moon in. That's when you get used to Magic Online and everything turns into the thing it actually turns. Paper, you don't see it. What do you think about this matchup? We don't know a lot about the decks yet, but
I think we have still to see. It's not a common matchup, but you don't see these decks really often, to be honest. Yes. It's not a big part of the meta game at the moment. But
I mean, there have always been prison decks, but
yeah, but they are.
Is this straight up mod?
Seems
like
so.
Straight up mono brown?
So.
It definitely looks that way. That's a chalice for
1.
1, exactly. Pay extra because of the sphere. And just passing back.
I'm thinking if the City of Traitors becomes like a beta mountain or not a beta mountain. Is it beautiful like the other mountain or not?
It's black bordered, so I guess it's you could even argue it's an alpha mountain.
Yeah, okay. It's still old.
Yeah. I like City of Traitors. I think it's beautiful artwork.
Yes, I agree.
Missing the land drop and passing it back, just hitting for 2. Let's see. Saga's turned off as well, even if he had one.
What we can expect is a Lodestone Golem.
Karn? Oh, Trinisphere.
He cannot play Karn, right? What is the sphere? The resistance is all the spells? Or
all spells cost 1
all
more,
spells,
I think. Yeah. Each spell.
Not the other one that says non-artifact. Like,
yes. You're playing, but I mean, those seem like semi-dead cards against his opponent, all. Because he's also playing soul lands. He's probably we see a Trinisphere in his own hand. So this is kind of they're trying to tax each other with the same tools, and not a lot of action apart from the Magus from the beginning.
One thing that I like of this kind of matchups is that this Magus of the Moon could just win the game alone.
Yeah, that can happen in Legacy, right? You play creatures. Why would you play creatures? Okay, there's a card now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which he can actually cast, which is extremely good, probably.
We'll search for something.
It looks like he takes up, right?
Takes up is strange.
Okay. He does tick up.
Okay. Yeah, to protect it. But
he can't use it this turn, or like he can't cast anything.
Yeah, but his bolts are not an option.
No,
he would have gone to 1 and he had yeah, it's
but maybe there's like a haste creature or a stomp or something like. And I don't know what his hand is, but he doesn't want to lose it. Definitely, I think. The next turn, if it survives, he can like.
yeah,
Can
with
do.
for 4 mana, what can he take? We don't have the deck list at the moment. This way, don't know what he can take, but
yeah, usually he would probably grab a liquid metal coating and then just start killing his
yes,
opponent's
the lands, yeah, because he has those the taxing artifact and the Trine Sphere this way. With the Trine Sphere, if you keep him away from the third land, also because he could have monkeys. That's the only way he can get out. Yeah,
True. 4 mana, and
Rebel
there's the Rebel
Master.
Master. All right, found it, and it's gonna get right in with that goblin probably.
Random.
That was the goblin, and it was blocked by the Trinisphere,
Yeah,
which was made into an artifact creature by Karn until the end of the next turn, if I'm correct. Right, so you can just block again and again. No, what would you tutor? Like Mycosynth Lattice, you probably can't cast.
no, I think he has to have something to block this way. I don't know if he can still. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was like saying if he can
Bridge.
tutor for the bridge,
But he has
but he has it this way.
He actually has it with 1 card in hand, so
I
the
think
goblin will be able to attack, but nothing else.
I think he will take up again.
Yep, making this Trinisphere into a 3/3, I believe.
1 card in his hand.
Game's gonna close out rather quick. Or he's getting locked out, the red player, that is. If he
Yeah.
finds. Maybe he has Fiery Confluence, which would be insane.
Would be really good, yeah. But you need double monkey or land and the monkey to
definitely.
make it. It's not so easy.
Needs 5 mana to cast it, that's
Yes.
right. But I remember that's a card I used to play like
Yeah, they
three
play it
three of
too.
or 4
Yes.
even sometimes,
Yeah,
because
they
it's
play
super flexible and really strong.
good against aggro, good against artifacts.
Right, and even just to burn out your
Yeah,
opponent.
exactly. If
ready
you have
for
a fast
6.
start with Rebel
Yeah.
Master,
Yeah.
it's pretty good to close them.
Yes. Yeah, but cool. So no Ragamons game 1 or match 1, which is amazing.
Yeah. The strange thing in this is it feels so strange when this kind of decks play against, because it feels like 1/3 of the decks of both decks
Yeah.
is just extremely bad.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
Yeah.
like Chalice.
Yeah,
like,
as we see, he's playing a Chalice on what? On 2? Probably?
No, on 1.
On 1. Why would he? Why would you? Oh, this is really messed up with Sphere, and I think it's on 0, right? Because he has a Sphere and he has a Trinisphere.
No,
No,
it's,
not. That's not how this works,
no,
right?
it's 3 in total. You have to pay 3. It doesn't add to the Training Sphere, the sphere.
Yeah, if you
Am
want
I
to. Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
It's,
you're right.
it's-
Yeah, you're right. You're completely right. Yeah. I haven't had this interaction quite a while. Yeah, if we say something you think is wrong, or if you have any questions, feel free to post it in the chat. I'm happy to receive your feedback, guys, and yeah, improve too.
Thanks a lot, Natural Mystic. We will correct it soon. Change the to name. Cheru.
Yeah, we're offside, so we don't see the table physically, which makes it a bit hard to judge.
See the mono-red hand. We have the chance to get a glance at it.
Yeah, he wanted to attack with something he couldn't. Now he's attacking Karn. Passing a Chromox for 3 mana must feel amazing.
And
Wasn't there a chance?
did he discard a land? Ah, no, it's a Chromox.
No,
sorry,
it's
sorry.
not Mox. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Another sphere. And the
No, it's a
Saga.
Saga.
Saga is dead.
Saga's mountain.
No. It doesn't work like this.
It's not a mountain?
No.
Because it's not a land
It's a
only?
Saga. I think it's just dead.
It's just a Saga which doesn't do any mana?
I think it's... I don't remember the...
We have to
Normally
ask,
the
I have to ask
interaction
someone.
is... Yeah, with the Blood Moon, yeah, I think it's dead. I'm pretty sure about it.
So it's a Saga with no text.
No.
Or
Yeah, it's a Saga that has no counters. This way it is... It
doesn't-
checks in... It's
Right.
on the state based...
Yeah.
And it should die.
Okay.
Point.
It
Yeah.
should go to the graveyard, right?
I think it goes to the graveyard directly.
Yeah, we might have to have a touch check
But
things there. Not sure if it's too relevant right now, but it's always obviously great to have correct play.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure, I would say. Maybe someone just tell us. Oh, no, it's still not into the graveyard. It's also a good info for the future for the opponent. Because it's his deck, but the interaction with Blood Moon is pretty relevant for a Saga player.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the funny part about the old formats.
I really hate this interaction. I said it yesterday. I hate the fact that that they go away directly. It's so strange to
weird.
me.
Yeah,
it's-
things are so weird. It's like,
you have a card that just goes to the graveyard. Oh, he is playing. Mehdi is playing a really up game because I love his lands. Arabian Nights land,
You like them a lot?
classy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, always cool interactions coming up when new cards are printed and then they're mushed into decks with old cards, and then all of a sudden you have this weird stuff happen.
I don't know if we should just tell it to the judge.
As a
Until now,
judge,
he
it's
did
the
make
judge's
zero
job.
difference.
I mean, he wouldn't have the mana open, so. I mean, it is relevant. It's not super relevant, but it is.
At the
still
moment,
relevant.
it's not relevant. But yes, he has no. The mana up is not.
Right.
Makes no
He
difference.
didn't cost anything he couldn't have cost ever. Interested in how the prison deck on the left side, or how Zoel Liechti is gonna try to finish up this game. I mean, there's just goblins and goblins and goblins, but you think is his win con without
I think we have.
Saga?
I think we have to stop the game for this. I think it's really bad. For something on camera is. Sorry. Can you say a No, because if you stream something like this, it's really bad.
Yeah, definitely.
You cannot play. You cannot stream something that is like not magic.
Definitely, but like, I mean, usually there are like 2 to 3 judges.
No,
and,
they're not at the table.
They're
No,
not.
no. There is
No,
no.
I mean
one
for
at
the whole
table.
tournament.
Yeah. Yes.
So
but-
they might have other things to do. So
Yeah.
it's understandable that they're
Yes,
not.
it's normal, but at the same time,
It
should
shouldn't
not be like this.
Shouldn't happen.
Because if you stream it, it feels like weird. You're playing.
Right, and now we have another weird. So I think he went for the liquid metal coating.
Yes.
I'm not sure what he artifacted.
Maybe that now they stop it. It's just I think it's better to say it. Something like this can happen on turn 1, but then Zoel will not have this problem anymore in the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, there are some players which know the rules very well and are eager to win, and they will let you run into this trap and then call a judge, and you get a warning, probably. Not always, because rules are sometimes iffy, and both players need to remember, so both will get a warning. Or there are some weird interactions with certain cards where you have to remember the trigger.
This is something that both players should know because it's really important for.
Yeah, definitely.
Saga is a really good card.
It is. Let me say it is busted in artifact decks, right?
Yeah,
it is
it's
completely
really
busted.
I hope the judge know what it, if they say. I hope
another
they
issue.
know what.
What's
What's
but
the
usually they know it.
no, because I didn't tell what's the problem, but Ursa Saga.
He played a saga, and we think it should die because there was a blood moon in play.
Okay.
There is a Magus of the Moon in play.
Or not a blood moon, sorry, yeah, Magus of the Moon.
Okay.
Just check. Maybe we are wrong, but I don't think so. This way, it's better to check.
Yeah, they should get extra time as well, so it shouldn't be a big issue. Just to be sure everything is.
It's not an issue, but
Well, no, it is.
it's
As
an
we would
issue.
be stuff. You wanna go?
I go first.
All right, we're gonna have a quick interruption here. We're gonna check stuff. Let's see. Do we know how many players we have?
We have 77 players,
Wow.
and we're going to play 7 rounds of Swiss, followed by a top 8.
Amazing. So quite some content.
Yeah.
7 hours roughly. A bit more with the top 8. And let's see if one of those decks gonna figure it out. Again, they are checking on the Saga Blood Moon story because we thought there was something not correct, and now had the urge to stop it as the game was going on. But I think it's all good. So there is a judge figuring it out right
Yes.
now. Let's see, and the sagas are apparently removed from the board and die. Apparently. Yeah, it would be so
Looking at how the game went on, I think it's the correct thing to do. Just remove the 2 sagas point because it didn't change anything. But
yeah, but that's always hard to like.
if you don't have a video,
I mean, you don't know, but like some decisions would have been maybe made differently from the opponent or something. I don't know. But I guess I'm a fan of just changing the least possible and just getting on.
The problem, to be honest, is and I think that Mehdi figured it out. I went up and he said like, "Oh yeah, they should have died," and I think he knows it this way. It's just.
Yeah, it's still a rather new card. It's the first paper tournament in Legacy, right? That's a bit of the issue when you play a lot of online. Like things just happen, and sometimes you aren't 100% sure what happened and why. But things happen, and there's no ruling. And then there is a game, either because he tutored for Michael St. Lattice or because he got
the lock
warning.
was hard. No.
Okay,
It's just the lock.
Yes, so we do not know for sideboarding, but both definitely have a lot of dead cards. Main, like all the Trinispheres, all the Chalices probably can come out. I doubt they have enough cards to bring in.
They would be really happy to have like basic lands put in instead of
yeah,
these
definitely,
cards.
yeah, basic. Well, I mean, the mod player doesn't really need basic lands; he just wants his beautiful.
I mean, just to have lands instead of a card that does extremely nothing.
Yeah,
also, in a matchup where someone maybe taxes you with your mana this way, it's better to have lands than Chalice.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Although maybe sometimes like the Jealous on 0 can be good to prevent the Moxen coming down from your opponent if you're on the play. But then again, you can screw yourself. But
I don't know if the mud player will play Mox, probably Diamond Mox. I think so.
I saw Mox Diamond for sure. Yeah, maybe there's 1 or 2.
Yeah. Also, if you have a Crushable, you for sure you will play some Mox Diamonds.
Yeah,
probably 4.
Yeah, and Wastelands and Sagas and all. He's playing all the juicy non-colored lands and Mishra's Factories. And this must be horrible control for a control player to play against.
Zoel. Zoel won game 1. The It's funny because these matchups sometimes you see a matchup like this when won by, as we told before with the mongoose, like with a monkey, that a Simon Spirit guy that is attacking like aggro monkey. I love that. When I see
There should be more monkeys, right? Maybe they're gonna invent the monkey tribe. That would be insane.
There is a bad monkey now.
monkey?
Yeah, Ragavan is quite a bad monkey.
It's true. But are there other monkeys? I can't recall. I don't.
Simian Spirit guy. Yeah, the Octabio.
Is ape like? Did they change ape to monkey?
No, it's
Because like
still ape.
I thought it's ape. I'm not 100% sure.
I think it's ape.
I don't even really know the
I don't know if
difference in English between versus monkey.
I think it's a type of monkey.
Monkey is a type of ape,
or
ape is a type of,
one of
right,
the
right,
two
right.
things.
Yeah, I think monkeys for me are smaller, kind of, and the apes are like the big ones, like chimpanzees. Chimpanzees.
Wanted to check. Ragavan is a monkey.
Ragavan is a monkey. Monkey pirate. You like tribal decks?
I like tribal decks. Yes,
Me too, a lot.
I was.
A lot. Did you see any elves yesterday in the modern portion of the
No,
tournament? Not at all.
no.
Okay. I should have come.
Yeah, today I lent my deck to my friend,
Which
and
is
he's
elves.
playing elves.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really strong in Legacy, no?
Yeah, I think it's decent. Yes, well, the new one is really good, and I
It's
think
insane.
yeah,
It's so busted.
yeah, I think the card is
Or
really
in this deck, it's like so. It's so extremely.
yeah. The both things that it does are crazy, and
Yeah.
it costs just 1 mana.
Yeah. And it's uncounterable itself. So we're talking about
Chalice.
I don't know the card name. Like the green, it was what edition was it?
Will of Summer? No.
No, the green creature, the elves creature that makes everything uncounterable, and for 6 mana you can pump your team.
Oh, the Shepherd, the Allosaurus Shepherd.
Allosaurus Shepherd. Thank you.
Had a lot of troubles finding them today.
But you found.
Yeah, I found them, and I bought them, and they were pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But
Well-
I was like, I have my elves deck, and I feel like if I don't have them, I will.
Yeah, I mean you have 4
never
cradles,
have the
do you?
yes.
So don't complain about
that's-
shepherds.
No, the problem. Yeah, that's a problem. If you have 4 cradles,
Yeah,
you have to buy.
you
the 4
can't complain
shepherds.
about 4
exactly.
shepherds.
You have to
You
buy the
cannot.
4 shepherds are like 280 francs.
Oh really?
Yes,
That's
yes,
oh, okay. I
it's
didn't know they were
70
that
each.
expensive.
It's not like
Jesus.
it's the best card of that
Yeah,
set.
it's still only half a cradle.
A lot less. A lot less.
Did it go even further? I have stopped
A
tracking.
cradle at the moment is in dollars, $1,000.
One cross $1,000. Okay, ridiculous.
One cradle is done. It's a lot of money. Yes,
Yeah, that's the shame about Legacy. I must
yes.
say, like
I totally agree.
I regret it a lot because people just will stop playing with their cards because there's too much value in them, and you lose value if you get scratched.
I have all the cards, play Legacy, but I don't play Legacy really much. I don't play Legacy, but I don't like that. Also, if I have all the cards, I really don't like when a game is about that. If people cannot play at the same level, I play limited also about that because of that. I think I really love when my opponent cannot say you win because of your cards.
Yeah, definitely.
I really am happy. Like you have my same chances.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that, but I love Legacy for its brokenness and its interactions, and it's just I think it's such a shame that you like attracting new players when a deck now costs like it used to be 2,000 to 3,000 Swiss francs or US dollar. Now it starts
double,
it's like 5,000. It's completely ridiculous for younger people, especially like to get into the format, which makes it super inaccessible.
I agree.
All right, game 2 on the line. What do you think? Who's favored?
Really, I think it's strange as a matchup. I think who is on the draw is the favorite. Point.
Really?
No, on the play. Sorry,
okay,
not on
okay,
the draw. Sorry. Because like the red deck, if he plays like Rubble Monster on turn 1, on turn 2 maybe.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's super strong. Yeah.
Because against a deck that has not a lot of interaction against creatures, because It goes pretty fast. Rubber
Yeah.
Master is a fast creature.
Yeah, like within 3 turns, you're probably dead. I think they've already mulliganed. I'm not sure that. Ooh, this looks. Ooh, okay. Maybe a keeper, maybe not. Only 2 mana sources. Like if he decides to go with the Mox. And then again, he didn't board out the chalices.
Yes, that's on the draw. I don't think you can keep. I really don't think.
Well, the question is what did he cut?
Yes.
Right.
But Chalice is really, yeah, he put it on down this way. I feel like having the Chalice or not having the Chalice in his hand makes 0 difference at the moment. And land Blood Moon. Rob. I think
Right.
if like the start was a Rubble
Mehdi
Master
took
now.
2 damage to do that.
Yes.
And has the Blood Moon turn.
Didn't put the die on, but no, he had data have to keep it with the dice. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we try to let the players work for us by adjusting their own life totals, but understandingly, they are sometimes a bit too focused to actually do it. So we try to update it from. All right, fun. Blood Moon, Sphere of Resistance. Oh, we have another Mox. Great. And no, it's exiled Blood Moon. And then he casts something? No, he doesn't.
Blood Moon is really good. At the same time, if it was a start like this on turn 1, Rubble Master, I think it was already game.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Now Tanglewire, beautiful card. Even more fun.
You have a strange conception of fun.
I'm being rather ironic. I mean, I like Legacy and the positiveness, but
you like doing nothing.
yeah, sometimes. Well, having your opponent and not doing anything is pretty fun.
That's true.
Right. So yeah, for people who don't know how it works, like in every upkeep, each player has to tap the number of permanents equal to the number of counters on Tanglewire. Ooh, Sulfur Elemental. So yeah, you basically get to tap a bunch of permanents in your upkeep and not get to do anything, and then the counters get away from Tanglewire, and you slowly get back your permanents.
I was thinking, yeah, you could have it untapped. You add the mana, you make the Tanglewire resolve, and play the element. But still, doesn't make a difference.
Nope. And we have the same story as last game. There's a Blood Moon, and all the lands from the Mud player are super dead, and they both cast Prison Elements, and there's 1 creature in play which tries to win the game.
This time it has 3 power. It's a big boost.
yeah, not only 2, right?
It is really funny because look at this. He boarded in a card against the mono white.
Yeah, but it's probably just because of the deck cards. Yeah,
Obviously.
Ooh, Chalice on what? On
2.
Okay. Could also get big dices, right? You had red dices, red big dices, yes, for them.
No, we had these dice.
No, but like for
no, we
okay, we did.
Okay. But like this, it works.
Yeah,
see it.
As long as people can see it, it's great. There's a bridge, one of the final luck pieces, I guess.
Oh, the Chalice was on 0.
Yeah,
Yes, it was on 0.
Yeah, Chalices and Trinispheres.
Yes, it was on 0.
Together are super weird.
It's you can choose. I think to pay it for 0 or to pay it for 1 for 3 mana. That's the possibility.
Yeah.
And he had just 3 mana because he had to tap for Tanglewire the other lands.
Yes.
This way it was for 0.
Yes. Oh, that's a good card. If it is what I think, it's a Chandra, right?
It's a Chandra.
big 4-mana Chandra.
Let's take a look to hands. Chandra revealed Magus, and Magus went made his face.
For 2 damage. Right, yeah, so they both play. We have received the deck list. They both play the cards. Ooh, Smokestack, really?
Yes.
Woo! Spicy card. Even more fun. What do you think about Smokestack?
I don't like lock decks. it's
Well, this is not a good matchup for you then, I guess.
It's not my kind of deck.
But I think Chandra can just overpower this. If Chandra gets to ultimate, he will eventually win the game unless he. Ooh, there is the Fiery Confluence.
Yeah, I agree with you on the ooh.
So yeah, Fiery Confluence does. You get to choose 3 destroy artifacts.
Let's take a look.
Deal 1 damage to each creature or 2 damage to each opponent. I think
3 times. Yes.
And yeah, you can do each of these modes 3 times, or 1 each, or 2, 1, whatever.
We gave you numbers. We have numbers for you guys.
I can do math. Amazing. Right, yeah, but they're both playing Karns, and then interestingly enough, no, there's both. They have both Michael St. Flatus in the sideboard, and probably not a lot, to bring in. They have some graveyard hate, and then those 2/2 packages for Karn, but they didn't have a lot of permanence to actually get it. All right. So.
Okay. I think he sided in for Sulfur Elemental because
he
has the Chalice and the Trinisphere. I think he took out the Trinispheres, and for
you just want more threats.
Yes,
definitely. And he just blew up 3 artifacts with the Fiery Confluence, which he decided to cast, which I like much.
Yes, and the Fiery Confluence was not the number you expected. It was just 1 Fiery Confluence in the deck, and he hit it.
What?
Yes.
Amazing! Wow.
Pretty hard.
And none in the sideboard either, huh? Wow, interesting.
No.
Interesting. Because I think it's a really good card, but I'd consider at least the 2 of in this deck. And he decides to not cast it. Oh, he has a Rabble Master. He has the better War Leader, and that's a concession.
It's a 1/1.
It's 1/1.
1/1.
Yeah, the mod deck didn't look too good there, right? Just casting some prison elements, which were semi-relevant because his opponent tries to lock out people the same way.
Yeah, we have to say one thing. I feel like there is a lock element on the Blood Moon and on the Magus of the Moon that is really good in this.
It is extremely strong, you're right.
Yeah, and
if he could activate his sagas, the bot player that is, it would completely
destroy it. Yeah, he would destroy his opponent. But like this, the mud player with a Blood Moon or a Magus into play, he has really few ways to close out the game. It's just the Retrofitter Foundry to make some pressure, and the cards. Also, if you look at the rest of the deck is nothing.
He has Walking Ballistas in the sideboard, but nothing else. Also, wonder about the Darksteel Citadel in the sideboard. Like, this is probably to tutor up just being able to tutor a land, which I don't know, maybe against Wastelands, or happy to get some insight.
I don't know why you have it in the sideboard.
No, there's no big Chandra in the sideboard, by the way.
I think he will side in Ratchet Bomb and probably Nullbruch.
What does this? I don't know this.
Nullbruch is one of my favorite cards when I was a child. It's 4-mana artifact that you can discard your hand to counter a spell.
Oh. From Exodus. Beautiful. Right, so pay 2, discard your hand, counter target non-creature spell. Okay. Play this ability as an interrupt. Amazing.
It's a cute card.
I didn't know it.
It's a cute card.
Right, and I definitely would bring in the Walking Ballistas as well, because he has just way too many deck cards, right? Like I would cut probably the spheres which he still had in and play Ballista if he didn't do already. That's kind of the issue, right? With the current package, you don't have that many sideboard cards.
Looking at the deck list, I think the mono red deck is favorite. At the same time, just one Fiery Confluence. It could be a big favorite with just one Fiery Confluence. It's a favorite, but not crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. If you had like 4,
yeah, because he has more threats, and I feel like just also with just one Fire Confluence, the game can go long if you have not enough ways to close the game, like Mehdi has,
right?
No, like Zoel has. The game can go long, and if you see like 20 cards, 25 cards, you have a good chance to get there.
Ooh.
No, there is no big Chandra.
Want to check that hand or try to check that hand?
Which one?
I don't mind really.
Okay, that's Chalice, Magus. Is this the Fire Confluence, the third one? Maybe. And 3 lands. Not sure about it. Mishra, Trinisphere, Smoke, Tanglewire.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, one is the Snaring Breach, I think.
White border. Which is important. I was shortly confused because there's a shop.
I also had some, but
it's not a shop. It would be a different format.
Would be a bit too good, I think. Oh, it's Crushable. Smokestack, Crushable. And the other one is the Snaring Breach that I am a little bit disappointed. You have a nice Mishra, and then you have a white border.
8th or 7th edition and Snaring Breach, yeah. It's kind of disgusting. But
I totally agree.
But everyone has his own taste, so that's fine. There's a chalice on 0 on the mountain. No lock pieces, no quick mana. Try the Peeping Needle. Now he goes. Yeah, he probably goes just wire, right? Slam that wire and be happy. Oh, it isn't a wire. It is a Crucible, as you said. I'm done.
The fact that there is no Blood Moon makes this game totally different. If he will not do. Oh, there is the Magus. He has another Magus.
Yeah.
And now comes it's City of Traitors into Magus. Okay,
it's just
we have the classic game.
Yeah, and back to game state before
reality.
Yeah, but he's not that fast. Let's see. Yeah, not sure what I think about Smokestack, if it's still good enough, but I think sometimes it's just like until it becomes relevant, you have locked out your opponent so hard out of the game that you don't really need Smokestack anymore.
Yeah, it depends a lot on the start of the red deck. With Rebel Master into play, Smokestack is not useful anymore.
No, definitely. And there's so many ways to get ahead of it.
But it's a strange discussion just because so many cards are useless in these decks. It feels like
definitely
bad limited decks against
certain matchups. Yeah, and then
no, I mean in this matchup, it feels like grizzly bears all around and trying to do stuff like
definitely
cat fighting.
Yeah, and they do it a bit faster because they got their soul lands, which are always turned up due to Blood Moon. So it's and he found the other Rebel Master, the Legion War Boss, which also makes Goblin tokens, and
pretty aggressive also.
Yeah, let's see if Zoel can empty his hand to stop the train here.
He needs to do it fast, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a map and a Peeping Needle. This way it's fast.
And he has, like the needle is kind of useless, right? Well, not useless, but what do you name Chandra? Right?
Chandra,
yeah, definitely.
I think it's pretty funny that you have an exploration map that searches up for a mountain.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Almost like a fetch land, right?
He has to use it now.
Why that?
because this way he plays the land now because he didn't play the land. And next turn, if he draws land, he can still play land.
I thought he played a land, but I'm not sure.
Oh, he played the land? It's possible. Maybe I'm not on the. I think he had already 4 mana, but no, I think he had already 4 mana because he has a Crucible into play, he has an Ensnaring Breach into play. This way, on turn 3, turn 4, this is turn 5, I think.
Yeah, but until turn 2, he had the Soul Land active.
Oh, you're right. On turn 2, he played Crucible, and on turn 3, he played.
Right, and then the Blood Moon, and then turn 3. But I'm not 100%.
No, I think you're right.
All right, and then we have some checks being done here. Yeah, we can't hear them, unfortunately. That would be amazing. They just, okay. They had to put a text information on the needle,
a
I
label
guess.
on the label.
Yeah, exactly.
I always look I look strange at the table when I see double City of Traitors in play. It's always strange for me. It's like I know, but at the same time, I'm like
it's like really good with. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think with like Blood Sun it works as well.
That's yeah, it works.
That feels so good if you can just slam your City of Traitors.
Yeah, it's round 1.
Round 1 with Prison Fun. Yeah, 1 card in hand, so the Goblin token can attack, and there will be 1 created as well.
It's kind of strange to me that you have just 1 artifact removal.
I thought he doesn't have any Abrade in the list, does he?
No. Main deck and sideboard, just 1 artifact removal.
Yeah, that's kind of strange for Legacy. Like, especially with Saga being in the format and.
Yeah, but with 8 Blood Moon, you say Saga.
Yeah, I guess that's true, right?
You're not my problem.
I guess that's true. You solve it that way.
Yeah, but you just need to draw it every game. It's easy.
Yeah, that's also yeah. You said something yesterday, I think. Like you can only put 2 ley lines in your sideboard. If you always draw them, it's no issue.
It's no issue.
But you have to always draw them. Yeah. He's attacking with everything. You had the one of Fiery Confluence.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Lol. I didn't realize he actually had it.
Yeah, it's what is on the table. I was like, he has 1 artifact removal. Okay, easy.
Oh, amazing. Right. Yeah, he's on 6. Check the dice for the life totals, guys. Don't check the on top. And now he's gonna cast a smokestack. Yeah. Great. And then he casts the chalice for 0, and then probably he scoops it out, right? Yeah, that was it.
GG.
So 2-1 for Mehdi with the mono red Stompy.
Yes, mono red Stompy got the 2-1 lock Stompy. No, but yeah, the Blood Moon was a little bit too much, and he got really lucky with drawing 2 times the scooper. I mean, the Fiery Confluence was just crazy.
Yeah,
look at it, Nullbridge, showing off Nullbridge.
Nice, nice. Well, it's a rare card.
It's a cute card. I loved it.
All right, gonna take a short break.